Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Ole Miss Rebels. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, catching up with the Rebels head coach. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoffs next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Rebels. He's going to score.
Well, that is about the best way to start the game that you can possibly have. What an electric kick return, taking it all the way back to the house, setting up this team with momentum and early success.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. And now the handoff. Makes a nice move there. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. He's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
Dropping back, it's Sayan. He's running out of time here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That's caught. It's Smith.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the first down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Wideouts now clustered. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion to the tight end. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Great connection there for 6 points. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, they've been able to establish the passing game, but I still think it's important that they run the football and stay balanced. They're going to need to do that the rest of this game.
To throw, it's Sayin. Caught over the middle, it's Jackson. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If In zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. The quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Here's the second down play. And it's Ole Miss in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. The shotgun handoff here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense. All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
Converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
Boy, it's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a first down at the 41. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And the Rebels will line up on first and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Look out, he's got space ahead.
When you talk with with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains.
Touchdown, Rebels. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for his big tight end. This time it's complete.
Chris, we don't often talk about pitch selection for a quarterback and how important it is. Sometimes you got to drive the football or throw it layered over a linebacker or even with touchdown the field. Here, it's zone coverage. It's a curl route. He's got to throw a fast.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Rebels come up to the line in the hurry-up.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Here comes the pressure. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Finds his man. It's Cook. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47. No huddle here for the offense.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Rebels. They go to the air to reach the end zone. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. It's another deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Your quarterback's out there. When you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Hit as he released it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35. And so the first half comes to a close. We'll take a break here in the booth and head over to our halftime show. And the Rebels will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer, and ultimately this defense...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And looking for a big play here. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here comes the rush. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going.
And the Rebels will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The Rebels pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back to throw. It's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Breaks into the open. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Rebels. Pick 6 could be a game changer. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Rebels. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary to really churn up that ground game. Credit this defense so far. We'll see if they can continue to do it.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The receiver grabs it. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This is so deflating for this defense. That's a good set of downs. They get to 4th, and the ball is completed short of the line to gain, and yet they cannot make the tackle, and they're able to move the chains. And
the ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I don't mind the decision to run there. There really wasn't anything open down the field, but you've got to protect the football once you become a runner. As a quarterback, the number one thing is the ball. You've got to take care of it throwing it down the field. You've got to take care of it when you're a runner. You got to get down or get out of bounds. That is a bad turnover from this quarterback. Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
On a tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, these situations are just tough for a defense. Is it a rundown? Is it a pass down? Here they are caught in between, and it's a solid run by this offense. This offensive line is doing some work right now. And if this defense doesn't adjust, they'll continue to do this all game long.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And it's Ole Miss in front. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. On the move now. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. Tackled short of the 1st down. It's getting 4th and 1. The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on 4th down in this drive. Going for it again. The back's got it. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. And the Rebels looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense. Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Breaking into the clear. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, and Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. The Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
All right, Chris, I'm a bit surprised they're still throwing the football. This could be a bit of a frosty handshake. Holly, keep your eyes peeled. This type of score up this much, and they're still slinging it around? Okay.
Short game makes it 2nd and long. It's tough against a defense like this. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Pounding away with the run game. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. He barrels into the end zone.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
And the point after is good. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. How they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Sayin. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Here's another interception. We're losing track. Goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the fourth quarter, and they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks to try to come back in this game, and they're able to step in front for the interception and basically the win.
That's caught. It's Cook. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
I like the pickup, and I love stopping the clock, but they've got to get down the field in a hurry. They need this field goal desperately.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Man, it's another big game through the air. They have been good all day long. This quarterback has made good decisions. The defense hasn't really stopped them at all, and I got to tell you, if they're not going to stop them, you just got to continue to play football. That's up to them.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lacey. He goes out of bounds but moves the ball inside the 30. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, I wouldn't mind to see them get aggressive right here. This is your opportunity to convert, stay on the field, run more clock, and potentially put the ball in the end zone to really ice this game away. This is the time where you got to have a killer instinct.
Oh, and he's stuffed on 4th down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
They were looking for that last dagger to officially end things, and their defense got to trot on the field, but this thing is over, Chris.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. To the air, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Wants to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
This was my favorite concept to throw when I was playing quarterback. You got 4 verticals, and it depends on the coverage. You can have open coverage with 2 safeties. You can have closed coverage with a middle safety. And when you get a closed coverage like this one, you go 2 up on the middle third. Those seam routes are what you're reading. You go,
oh, and he's sacked as time expires, and that will do it. Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Oregon Ducks against the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. To the air. It's Moore. And the pressure's on. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. Just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. Using his legs on the scramble. And on the slide, he does have enough yardage to pick up that crucial 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass this time. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so. Man, there is nothing there after the catch because of this defense and the coverage. It is just blanket coverage. It's everything this offense can do just to complete the ball, and then boom, the defense is right there to take him down.
Breaking tackles. The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away and moved the chains.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. The sure hands. It's Johnson.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Moore. Grab behind the line. It's Davison. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. It's Woods. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. End of the first quarter here, still no score. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, this is just not the situation to go for it right here. You're not forced into this. It's the first half. You're way backed up in your own end. You're just giving them scoring opportunities at this point. The failure on 4th down is going to lead directly to points for your opponent.
Tackle made inside the 10. They'll swap the ball at the 7.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving. And these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Oregon. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
That is how you capitalize on great field position. You get aggressive, and you go and you put the ball in the end zone. You can't settle for a field goal at that point. For an offense, you step on the field, and the quarterback, you know you got to put that ball in the end zone. They're able to do so. That's a really good job by them, and a solid throw for the touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Bruins looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Knight. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. Trying to find some room. It's Knight. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
The sure hands. It's Knight. The Bruins looking to keep this drive rolling. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a 1st down. It's an easy 1st down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, UCLA. They couldn't stop him there.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Hill. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Movement here from the tight end. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Coming after him. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now, you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
2nd and long now from their own 5-yard line. With the catch, it's Johnson. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Anytime you're running a crossing route, you've got to establish, is this man defense or zone defense? If it's zone, you've got to sit down in the soft spot and give your numbers, your chest to the quarterback. They're able to do that here, and then as a quarterback, you just can't lead them into the defender. Bring them up, put that ball right on their body so they can get upfield.
They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a
receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Really good teams play great situational football. Here you've got a 2-minute drive to end the half. You've got to go down there and get scores, and this is a massive completion down the field. It flips the field and puts you in position where you feel like you can expect points. Now you got to continue to execute and put this ball in the end zone. Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on 1st down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on
swarm by the pass rush, a sack. Now the Bruins call for a timeout. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He's got room to run. Look out. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
I don't know if there's anything more demoralizing for a defense. Think about it. You do great on 1st down, 2nd down, and then you're playing great on 3rd down as well. There's nowhere to throw the football. Secondary doing their job, and the quarterback just makes the offense right. He's able to get on the outside, pick up the 1st down, and create a new set of downs. That is just maddening for a defense.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught near the goal line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Using his legs here. He's got the 1st and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So that wraps up a wild first half. We'll take a couple of deep breaths here, take a break. I'll be back for the second half soon. And the Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place. And again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. He'll hand it off. Oh, look out. He's got open space. He bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And the Bruins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
The Bruins hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Bruins! And they go on top here in the second half.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Back to throw. It's Moore. With the catch, it's Davison. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
That is broken up and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Looking to throw yet again. Here comes the pressure. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
Moves out of the pocket. No room to run. They bring him down for no gain.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because, Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense and this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside of 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
Here we go on 4th down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
The coaches told us all week that they were going to be aggressive in this ball game, and here they are being aggressive on 4th and 1. The defense is going to line up this way and give them the opportunity to run the football. Might as well take it. And they move the chains. Here we go.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Sees an opening. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Ducks are in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's UCLA with the lead now. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! Now they line up to kick the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Matthews. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. From their own 8-yard line now, it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Here comes the rush. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Picks up the first down and still... Oh, the football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Chris, I can attest to this. As a quarterback, sometimes you're just trying to get out of bounds as quickly as you possibly can, and because of that, you're not thinking about ball security. Here, the ball pops loose, but lucky for him, it just goes out of bounds.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains. Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Nice grab. It's Smith. Open field ahead. He's in the clear. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Well, I love that execution on 3rd down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a 1st down.
Looking for some space. It's Knight. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Touchdown, UCLA. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
So impressed with the execution all the way down the field, and a gotta-have-it drive, and they're able to put it in the end zone. What a beautiful job. And I tell you, this offense and this quarterback, so impressive. Again, are you great when your greatest is needed? And they are right here late in this ballgame.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that 1st down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's Moore. The pass rush closing in. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Returns it for a pick 6. Touchdown, Bruins. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. We've been targeting the same receiver. We're going to make you pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Looking for a late, deep throw. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Leaning on the run game here. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Well, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be second and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's third and long.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, this is a good job by this defense. Just keep the ball in front of you and force a fourth down and hopefully a punt.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Iamaleava. He's got it. Enough for a first down. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, UCLA.
Chris, that's an interesting score at this point in the game. Holly, you better be around those coaches there at the handshake. It could get a little testy with a late score and a blowout.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hill. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel, Pat, and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.